Hey guys, we're sitting out here. I'm going to do a quick little video here before we wrap up the hunt on the phrase, if it's brown, it's down. Kind of want to give it kind of a back history of this, and it's pretty popular in certain areas of the country. And basically what it is the first deer that moves through, or any deer that shows up, the hunter's going to shoot. I personally had not heard that until I moved to Southwest Missouri. Growing up hunting in Oklahoma and Kansas, we shot a lot of deer, but we never really even thought about it. And then as I progressed with the KOAM Outdoors, and really probably 10 years prior to that, I did a lot of trophy hunting. But once I got established here in Missouri, and opening day of rifle season that first year here, when I heard over 80 shots within, I think, the first hour of shooting light, I finally figured out, hey, I understand what they're saying. If it's brown, it's down. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I thought about this long and hard about the way that I hunt now, but also the way that I used to hunt. And as I started going out, a lot of deer hunters, they've got very few days out there to hunt. They're going out there trying to provide for their family and their friends, getting some deer jerky, bringing them to work, and I absolutely love that. Now, I will talk about a little bit on, if you do get in that situation and you feel like, hey, your neighbors, he's just, or they're just hammering your deer herd. Well, ultimately that is, going to be a conversation between you and them, and you've got to respect that. You got to respect their views of hunting, the reason why they hunt, but also it's not going to hurt to say, hey, here's some of the bucks that we've got here. Would you mind not harvesting those deer, and let's see what they turn into next year. That's the best thing that I can come up with, and that I've found personally, to figure out. For instance, I had a real nice 4.5-year-old deer that just had fantastic genetics there. Mainframe 8, had a kick, or actually a drop tine there. I reached out to my neighbors and I said, hey, if we can pass on this deer, I'll assure you we will not harvest this deer. And the deer is an absolute stud this year. I hope that one of us gets the opportunity to hunt, whether it's myself or the neighbors. We work together. It works out very well. And I've got some neighbors that won't jump on board with that, and that's fine. I respect their views. I look forward to their success. Deer hunting isn't all about harvesting that big deer to everybody. Me personally, I love the trophy hunt, but I also love that my family enjoys eating that deer, or those deer that we eat. I'll hammer a bunch of does throughout the year if I need to keep that doe to buck ratio there. But I'll be the first person to come up and shake your hand, if you shoot that 2.5-year-old deer and you're extremely proud of it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I've kind of adapted to the whole it's brown, it's down philosophy, kind of got on board with that and understand the reasoning of it. I may not agree 100% every single time it happens, but again, I will respect those views, and I think as an outdoorsman or an outdoors woman, I think that we've got to. So hopefully this helps you guys out in understanding the if it's brown, it's down philosophy, and also kind of their viewpoints. Plus, somebody like myself that's more after the the trophy animal, and just us working together. And I think that provides a very safe and successful deer herd. So I appreciate you guys liking the video. Hopefully you guys are getting out there in nature. And like always, best of luck on your upcoming hunt.